Hey y'all, welcome back to another session with Miss Coco here, the 8-year-old Morgan mare. Today is the first time that I've ridden her without the lunge line, and I'm just doing this to get her used to my body weight, the cues that I use, and find any holes that I need to go back and address in her training. You'll see here that I really exaggerate my cue here to get her to back up. I'm putting as much weight as I can, and I'm not really pulling on her mouth. I'm using a bit of a bumping pressure, and when she starts backing, I let go of that pressure. Now she isn't used to this, but I'm going to ask her for a forward walk, and it's a little slow, but I don't mind. As long as she's going, then I'm happy with it. This is the first time I've ridden Coco without her being on the lunge line, and as a super green horse, she just kind of tends to go in any direction. Horses that are just broke have no idea what you're asking, and there are instinctive cues that work, such as kissing the lips and some cues that you've given them during their groundwork, but usually they just go wherever. When I bring Coco to a halt, I always flex her left and right, and if I don't back her, then I turn her to a direction that I want her to walk. Then I ask her to go forward by one squeeze of my heels. When I ride her around, I'm really exaggerating my cues. I'll lean a good percentage of my weight into the direction that I want her to turn, and I keep my hands very wide so I can exaggerate how far my hands go out left or right, also in the direction that I want her to turn. It took a couple of tries to get Coco up into the trot, but when she finally got it, she was very forward with it. And all I'll do is I'll kiss twice, and I'll put my heels in her side twice. So it sounds like this. 1, 2. 1, 2. With my heels. And if she doesn't respond to the pressure, I'll simply increase the pressure. But I do not use the spurs. The spurs are for horses who deliberately disobey and don't want to work willingly with me or go into the direction that I need them to go. It's vital to establish a relationship with the horse that gets them willing and trusting of you before ever using tools harshly, even if it's just your hand, even if it's just a rope halter. Same goes for spurs. Use it, don't abuse it. But always first establish trust. I try to keep in mind with these newly broke horses that if I'm not balanced, she tends to feel unbalanced as well. So as she's trotting, I'm doing my best to keep my seat and my feet in the right place so she doesn't have any problems carrying me in a faster gait. You can see she's kind of weaving all over the place, but she did pick up into a little lope for a couple of steps. She seems uncertain about going any faster than the trot. So here I'm just really trying to encourage her that it's okay to go faster than a trot. She did give me a couple of kicks, but I think I accidentally tapped her with my spurs a few times, but I was very deliberate as to not use them because she was being pretty willing and she wasn't fighting me at all. Little bump back there from her back legs, but I did not punish her for it. When she finally picked up into the lope, I realized that she really prefers to pick up on her left lead. This doesn't surprise me because Coco is left-handed. She is left-brained, and she always tends to pick up that left lead there. You can see here that I'm trying to pull her to the right so she can do a flying lead change naturally, but she continues to lope on her left lead. Riding Coco today was vital for me to finding all the holes in her training that I need to go back and address, 2 of which involve her right side, picking up her right lead in the lope and her flexion. Other than those 2 things, Coco was very willing and did great for me today. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.